Hello! Welcome to this episode of Some Would Say Psychedelic M.
I'm Genital.
We have a very special guest joining us for the early part of tonight's podcast, Genital's mom. Say hi.
Hi, Genital's mom.
That's okay.
I don't know why you got the name Genital's mom. Why would you call yourself Genitals on your podcast?
I call
Already good.
Genital.
How about Simsicle? Like,
I don't want people knowing my last name, so thank you for bringing that up. But
well, Jenna Sims. I'm sorry, but it's
Psychedel-
not Jenna. It can't be Jenna Genitals.
Psychedelic M gave me that nickname in 8th grade. 8th grade. This
8th
clever
grade.
son of a bitch
The eighth most of grades.
gave me this nickname that has stuck.
So I need to be hopping on the Catholic's case rather than your case.
Correct. Get off this atheist case
What's
and
the
get
matter
off
with
on
you?
a Catholic
What's the matter
case.
with me?
Why would you name her that in 8th grade?
I was in 8th grade and I was
It
a
was
wild child. What was I
hilarious,
gonna do?
and it still is hilarious.
Still funny.
It's still funny. People still
I guess
call
you
me
had to be
Genital.
there, but I don't. I don't call it funny.
My manager at work put my name on the safe as Genital.
It's probably a bad place to work.
In a food place.
Yes, in a food place.
Oh, a little bit of vomit came up in my throat.
A little bit of vomit.
Well, lean to the right, because I'm on your left.
And I'm across from you, so just aim it this way.
Projectile.
Yeah.
Jenny used to do that.
Projectile vomit?
Oh my God.
That's good.
Oh my God. This child did not sleep. I don't think she slept more than 2 hours in her whole life. You're 29 now?
Yeah,
Oh my God.
29.
Oh, it was awful. She gave me diabetes. Gestational diabetes.
Type
Okay.
2. The
That's
bitch
good.
ain't type 1, okay?
Type 2.
She earned it.
Gestational type 2 diabetes.
No, gestational diabetes, because so I had it when I was pregnant with her, and then it went away for 16 years.
No.
And that's exactly how long it's supposed to stay away, and then it came back. So now I have medicine, and, that I have taken all that. And she was a footling breech. So,
Now, what does that mean?
well, what that means, dear, is that her foot and her butt were going to come out first.
Is that
and-
not the proper order?
No, you're getting ready to have a baby, and you don't know how
I'm
the
not
baby's
carrying
going to
it.
come out?
I know that they've got to cut the vagina, usually.
No,
Which is
sometimes.
fucking
That's
horrible
not
It's
sound.
called an
unusual.
episiotomy, and sometimes, but
Episiotomy.
if you have a small baby,
I'm learning stuff all the time.
yeah.
I learned about meconium. The baby poop the first 3 days, it's like tar. I heard that if you rub Vaseline on there, and it's real easy to come off then after.
Yeah.
Rub it on before they poo, and then when they poo, you can just wipe it right off.
Oh.
Right off the baby butt. Or the hospital now has ointment they'll give you that you can that's not Vaseline. It's the same difference.
Well, yeah,
We live in a brand new world of
but the
wonderful technology.
hospital charges you like $10 for a tiny little tube.
I got great insurance.
Go down to the store and get it for, petroleum jelly. It's like $1, and you get a tub the size of Texas.
We talked about how it's
know.
called petroleum jelly, but you can't put it on a sandwich. Or you shouldn't, rather. I guess
Prob-
you can, but
No, I guess
probably
you could.
disgusting.
I wonder if it is edible, though. I mean, I wonder if
Oh,
there's...
No,
Sure.
definitely edible.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And here's another thing that's not edible that our mother did to us when we had a cold.
Bourbon.
They used to have Vapo Rub. It's called Vicks.
Yeah,
Vapo Rub.
yeah. They use that with raves.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Chest compression, they call it, when you're rolling on ecstasy.
She doesn't know what any
I
of
don't
that
know I don't know stuff about drugs, and I don't want to talk about that.
Okay.
So
Vicks Vapor Rub. She gave you some and it wasn't good?
yeah, so you eat it. If
Eat
you
it?
ate it, well, yeah, it kept your throat nice and
It's Vapo Rub. It's vapor. You're supposed to rub it on and breathe it in. You're supposed to
yeah.
eat it.
But if you eat it, then it keeps all your it keeps everything nice and moist there.
Sure.
Anyway, that's
Was it
what she
delicious?
told us. I don't recall because the brain cells from eating it
Sure.
are not working anymore. But she also, because we were twins and we were teething at the same time.
You were a twin?
I have a twin brother, Todd.
Oh, wow.
And Tina, that you live by, has a twin brother, Toby, and then we have a baby brother, Troy.
You guys just have twins running the family, huh?
We do, indeed.
Yeah.
There's a set of boy and girl twins as far back as we can find.
It's pretty amazing how that works.
Yeah.
No.
You're
So,
much more likely to have twins if it runs in the family.
Why don't you
Or
sit
if
on
you
that?
do in vitro, also that causes twins.
Well,
That would
you're
be nice.
Likely to have an
It would be nice if I
Octomom.
had twin grandbabies, but not boy and girl.
You have 3 lovely dog grandbabies,
That's
and
not a
you
thing.
should be happy.
That's not a thing.
You shut your whore mouth.
Dogs aren't related to you.
You are very happy with
Those
your
are my
dog
granddogs.
granddogs.
No, I didn't want to take care. I
Actually,
didn't
you
want
have
any
7 granddogs.
I didn't want any dogs. I didn't even want you here. But
Mom became pro-choice about a year after I was born.
That's a good thing to be, you know.
But when we were both teething, Mom just took an emery board to get our, teeth through.
I didn't report
Yeah,
a goddamn nail file.
yeah. But our teeth came through. The pain is because the teeth are trying to come through,
Right.
and they're pushing on the gum.
Right.
So as soon as the teeth come through, there's no more pain. But the pain of the emery board is something I still remember.
When you were
your
and I
mom
was
like 10 months old.
10 months old. Yeah.
Your mom may have been crazy or a genius.
Yeah.
Oh, Mima
Yes.
was hilarious.
She had a lot of
Crazy
common
and a
sense.
genius.
Yeah. She's the one who sprayed. When we lived in South Texas, the roaches there are like, you could put a saddle on them and
Awesome.
ride them, and they fly. So she thought, well, I'm not going to have any roaches, so I'm going to spray the inside of my oven with flammable stuff, and it was a gas stove. Well, some bitch blew up and knocked her against the wall.
And she lost
And
her
she lost her
eyelashes
eyebrows and eyelashes.
eyebrows.
People look crazy without eyebrows.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
she didn't have any goddamn roaches
Yeah.
besides a fucking Volkswagen.
There was not a roach in her house.
Crazy
But her-
genius.
Splattered her up against the wall, but no roaches.
I think.
And
they-
then, she always wore falsies, and she was a model, and then when she got older, she was always beautiful, but she was a model and a singer, and she always had on a wig and falsies and false fingernails, and so she had, to put eyelashes on, because she did look a little weird without them.
Right.
And then, she had to put on her eyebrows. And my dad always used to say, they never really liked one another, but my
Some
dad
of the
used
best
to
marriages
say,
are built on
True.
mutual
Well,
hate.
2 of theirs were because they got
Yeah.
married twice.
they got married twice. And Dad used to say, when you get to the part that I want, just toss it over, because everything came off the wig. When you get to the part I want, just toss it over. She'd say, "You ignorant son of a bitch, I can't stand you."
And then she'd toss it on over.
Yeah.
That's
And that's
She
how
always-
Uncle Troy was born.
She only slept with him 3 times. She swears. 5 kids.
3
She only wanted,
twins. And
a
okay.
baby. And then we're all here,
You don't always get what you want,
6 years apart.
but if you try sometimes,
You might find.
you get what you need.
You get what you need. I love that song.
It's a good song.
It is a really good song.
It is.
It's alright.
It is.
No,
Well, I
it'll
better go
do.
on. I better go on up. What time's it getting to be?
It's I don't know, midnight.
No. No.
Oh my God, it's 10:19. Oh, look at there! I have a new LinkedIn message here.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god.
Connect charger.
LinkedIn, if you're listening, we would love to have your sponsorship.
I wouldn't.
66% of us at this table have a LinkedIn profile.
Oh, I have one. I just don't use it. I
Forgot his password.
Oh, this guy wants to be okay. Here, I'll just
yeah.
the value of social media.
Okay.
This gentleman, I won't say his name until he becomes an accredited business.
Alleged gentleman.
He requested that we be friends on Facebook, and now he would like to apply for accreditation. So I will take his application for him tomorrow. Once again, that's serving Central Indiana.
That's I think that's a good use of social media.
I think my mother is a future misconnection on Craigslist.
Gotta connect.
And perhaps
I'm not going on Craigslist. No, I wouldn't go on that. They have killers on there.
They do have killers.
They have like
It's a good
3
place to find
killers
them.
on there. It's a good place to find a lot of creeps.
Ooh, we're going to talk about killers later. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh my god! And the difference between psychopaths and sociopaths.
It's
I
very
hope.
important.
That's
that
very
distinction.
important. You can attest to that.
Wow.
Which one were you?
She's a psychopath.
Oh,
I'm just a sociopath. High functioning sociopath.
Medium functioning.
Jenna's high
I'm
functioning.
very good at faking emotion.
You definitely are, because it's
Proper
not
responses to
definitely
situations.
not
It's very
something you
hard.
were born with.
It's very a lot of work goes into it. It's tiresome.
Thank God you have some kind of moral code.
Yeah, if it weren't for religion, I'd be a serial killer.
Yeah,
A lot of people gotta die, and I guess I can't do it.
well, a lot of
because-
people should die.
Constant-
You got
Jesus.
priests
Right.
doing what they're doing, and you want to, what they did, and you want to, and you are thanking the good Lord that you have religion, or you'd be a killer.
Yes, I would definitely be okay with.
Of course,
killing
one
people.
bad apple, you know.
Spoils the
Mom,
bunch.
you should really thank fake Lord that he has religion.
Well, I probably wouldn't kill you.
He's always been a good. You wouldn't get it. You better bring a sack lunch. It's going to take you all damn day. I will take you right straight down the ground. Don't even. I did it
Probably.
to that 80-year-old woman that I work with. I can do it to you.
I'm probably not as strong as an 80-year-old woman, right?
I agree.
She was a tough old bird to get down.
No, those old ones, they can be quite the.
Well, the thing with your priests is that
Some of them,
some.
a very small minority of them.
Well, like
Yeah.
a 3%.
No, probably not that many. There's a lot of priests.
3%.
There are a lot of priests, and I can't for the life of me. There are some good-looking men. Some
Some of
good-looking.
them are,
What a
yeah.
waste! What a waste!
I thought that myself. We went to St. Philip Neri recently. They got a new priest, and I thought,
Man,
what's going
he's
on
a
with
doll,
you?
right?
Why are you? Why'd you go into priesthood?
Yeah,
Because you could be nailing chicks.
yeah.
Left
It's the
and
power
right.
of the Lord, my friend.
The power of Christ compelled him.
Mm-hmm. Clearly. He
That's
got a
gotta
calling
be a strong
elsewhere
calling.
besides pussy.
Yeah, that's a start. You can't say that on TV.
Our podcast that is not television, where the FCC does not regulate. Yeah, I can't say the word pussy, pussy,
control.
pussy.
Well,
That's an excellent song, by the way.
That
I'm
is a really good
big fan
song.
of Prince.
We can celebrate Prince all day long.
We can.
oh my, that boy, he's just terrible. Just terrible.
Well, he's
Prince,
crazy.
the musician?
Yeah,
his music's really
well,
good.
the artist formerly known as
Oh, he's currently known as Prince
Prince.
again. He stopped doing that weird shit.
Prince.
He's
What
still
a-
crazy.
he's an odd little
Whatever.
fucker.
I
He's out of his
guarantee
fucking
you
mind.
like a lot of Prince songs, and you know.
He's just an odd little fucker. I mean,
No, for sure.
Do you think that you are like very sane? Because we,
She's coming off as real sane.
well, outsane.
Pretty hilarious as well.
Hilarious people are very rarely sane.
And her mom was crazy genius, which
Obviously,
call
that was
mad.
my Meemaw.
mad.
Meemaw was the shit.
Mad's a good way to be.
yeah, she was crazy.
I used to love her taking us home from the bowling alley. She was hammered ass drunk, but she drove way better hammer ass drunk than she ever did sober. And
I never thought it was possible, but she did.
Oh, it's
it
very
really
possible.
was. It's possible for Meemaw. She would take us to Church's Chicken.
Some people
All
require
the
a challenge while driving. Mm-hmm. It's just too easy.
Well, you need to pay attention,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes
Well,
you can't.
And
Can't.
Mitchell, Jenna's little cousin.
That just got married. Congratulations, Mitch, if
Way
you're
to go,
listening.
Mitch.
Congratulations,
And
but
he's
please
back
listen.
from the honeymoon. Back from the honeymoon.
Where'd they go?
The Ozarks.
What is the Ozarks?
Oh,
It's
good
It's
God!
a place in Missouri that's
You
like
have
real pretty.
got to be kidding
I'm
me.
geographically challenged.
A lot of you work for the Geological
I'm
Survey.
in IT. I fix computers.
Well, it's a big lake with a lot of trees. There you go.
Okay, so they go up in the trees, or
No. They just stay there. I would imagine they didn't leave the bedroom much, but since there's a boat there, hopefully Mitchell took her out on the boat and rowed her out there. I don't know. I don't know what he did, but
let's hope. You know what?
Nonetheless,
Congratulations,
Hopefully
Mitchell.
for his wife, that's exactly
We
what
hope
he
you
did.
lived it up on the honeymoon.
She's a really, really a pretty little girl.
Yeah,
But
way
is she
too-
nice?
Oh yeah, way
She's
too pretty,
very
way too nice
sweet.
for him.
His personality counts.
She's very sweet. I'm generally speaking on my best behavior when I'm with her. And I have a new boss. I've been on my best behavior.
She's funny though. She cracked the Lauren Spencer joke at Monocle's before we
That's
remember.
that missing girl, yeah or no?
Yeah, from like 600 years ago. We don't know where she is or the missing Malaysian plane is. But Lauren Spencer was that
Dead on both
IU
counts.
girl
Yeah.
that went missing. Like,
Yeah, she's dead.
Who's
well,
Lauren
she's gotta
Spencer?
be. That Bloomington girl that went missing like 4 or 5 years ago, or whenever they started
That's-
dating. She cracked
been
the
a
Lauren
long-ass
Spencer
time.
joke.
Spear.
Oh,
It's-
that's what I said, isn't it?
You said Spencer.
I know.
Is it Spear?
I don't know.
Of course it's Spear.
Lauren
Okay.
S. from Bloomington went missing.
I thought
That
Spencer
poor
sounded
thing.
good.
She cracked a joke about her missing, and this was like a few months, like a too soon joke.
Oh,
and
that was
I
too
knew
soon.
immediately.
Well, I did that with
She was
little
perfect.
Trayvon Martin.
Wow.
Yeah, too soon.
If you say the word colored on this podcast, I'm gonna shoot you in the goddamn face.
I won't.
You can't say Negro either.
Because you just did. But
You can cut that.
how you feel about the Trayvon Martin thing? We'll take
Oh,
it. We'll
my
go
God.
blast from the past
Wow.
on this one. This is non-current
Matt
events.
Warland, psychedelic M.
How you feel about George Zimmerman? White or Mexican? I mean Hispanic.
He's a human.
Because
That's all that matters.
they touted him as white, and that's why he was getting away with everything. But I saw pictures, and I'm like, Hispanic.
Oh, there's no way that boy's white.
Right?
Yeah.
So why is he getting away with stuff?
He's
I
a
mean,
mix. He's
Here's
a
the thing.
mix.
If I ever want to kill somebody and get away with it, get caught and get away with it, I'm going to Florida. Because if you're white in Florida, you can kill babies.
You got it made in the shade. There.
I mean,
Isn't that where that...
no, Florida really
Anthony
you
lady
can get
was
away
from?
with most things. Yeah,
Here's the
misplaced her
thing.
dead
yeah,
baby.
Yeah,
Here's the
Why
thing.
free?
right. They misplace votes, babies, and teenagers
That's right.
in Florida.
There never should have been
You packing a nice tea
the
and Skittles.
altercation.
Fucked.
There never should have been that. But
Sure.
when a neighborhood watch guy says, you know, hey, what are you doing? You know, what's going on? Just answer.
He didn't, Mom. George Zimmerman called the fucking 5-0. They said, stand down, don't approach, and he did.
That's because the little boy was doing. I don't agree with any little kid getting, you know,
Iced
killed.
tea and Skittles and wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
It's dangerous times we live in.
Well, it's tough. It's tough out there.
For a
But I
pimp.
can see how that, you know, looked like a firearm. The
How
Skittles.
what? The
Skittles sticking out of the pocket. Fritos, whatever the fuck he had.
It was Skittles.
Skittles.
Like a bright
That's dangerous.
rainbow-colored bag.
Skittles are dangerous, okay? Leading cause of diabetes, I'm sure.
Absolutely. And,
The silent
And wherever
killer.
there is Skittles, there is syphilis.
yeah.
Probably.
Well, it's trouble. It's got trouble written all over it. I know, I think he...
Skittles are the real gateway drug. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Oh, we don't want to talk about gateway drugs with my mother. She
No, you
believes
really
in
don't.
them.
You really don't.
Gateway drugs don't exist.
Caffeine is the real gateway
Yes,
drug.
they do.
Alcohol, if anything.
Well, caffeine leads to cigarettes, which lead to alcohol, which leads to...
I was not given proper caffeine until I could buy it. My mother and father did not let me consume caffeine in
Soda?
a real form.
No, and they
We
don't.
got Coca-Cola
Sometimes.
like twice a month at McDonald's when we got a Happy
See,
Meal.
that's what makes you fiend for it.
We didn't fiend for caffeine. I didn't start fiending for caffeine until I started working for a coffee shop.
I don't know why you're bitching. I had to drink Tang for 30
I'm not
years.
bitching.
Oh,
You know
Tang
what?
is
That's
rough.
what the goddamn astronauts drank, okay? That's pretty neat.
That's what Grandma told us.
And they got
That's
bone
what the
problems.
commercials told you.
Tang. Try
Tang.
Tang.
It's actually not that bad.
We had Tang our whole life.
I'm not a fan of Tang. Or Sunny D. Sunny D is awful.
Sunny D sucks dick.
Do
but-
they have? Do they still have Tang in the markets?
Oh yeah.
I'm
They tried to revamp it when we were younger, like 10, 15 years ago, with an orangutan.
I remember the orangutan.
Yeah.
Oh, my
And
God,
it did
really?
not sell. It sold as much as Ovaltine.
Now I think it's really a orangutan, right?
Yeah.
It is, but
Yeah,
not
but
if
there's a
it's
G.
orangutan.
Because I worked at the zoo. I know that.
Yeah, you're a skilled
Orangutan.
zoologist.
Did you ever hang out with the monkeys?
I did.
Or
Only
the
in the
chimps,
bedroom.
Which are apes, right?
The Japanese red butt, whatever the hell those things are called.
Now, the difference between a monkey and an ape is monkeys have tails. Is that right?
I don't
I
know.
think that's true.
I ran the membership program.
Okay.
And,
I'm not a
elephants
member.
were my favorite.
Elephants are cool.
Yeah.
They never forget.
There's not many places you can work. Downtown Indianapolis, where you can see 5 African elephants walk by your window.
It's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
Did you ever hang out with the dolphins?
A lot of nice events. I did. In fact, Jenna's little sister, Jessie, who you know, Matthew, she had one of her birthday parties there. We always had birthday parties for the kids, so we went skating let me say that again. I always had birthday parties for the kids. And they were, roller skating with lots of people. And so this particular party, Jessie got to go down with the keeper, the waters building keepers, and pet the dolphins. That was a big thrill.
Here's a fun fact: dolphins are the psychopaths of the sea. That's very true. They've been known to commit infanticide. They kill baby dolphins. If they see a dolphin that's not of their ilk, they'll kill the fuck out of it.
Is that the proper term for a
ilk? Ilk is
cluster
just
of...
like kin. Ilk is
Oh,
another
okay,
word for
because I'm
kin,
pretty sure that a
family
cluster
lineage.
of dolphins is a pod.
I think that's right. Maybe.
Yeah.
Did you know
I
that the
thought
killer
that-
whale is actually a dolphin? Not a whale. It's an orca. It's a dolphin.
You're an IT guy. Why are you what the hell do you know?
I have a
about that?
wide range of knowledge on all sorts of things. It's
Oh.
insane.
Well,
Did you know that dolphins?
he has a little bit of knowledge about a lot of things.
Dolphins practice, not necessarily practice, but they are guilty of rape in the ocean.
Well, they're the only
group of male
other
dolphins
mammals
will
that
surround a female
fornicate
dolphin
for pleasure.
And beat her up and rape her.
Bastards.
And
Bastards.
put her in a little cove and continually rape her
Yeah.
for a long time. Dolphins are evil.
That's what democracy
They're
does
evil.
for
That's,
you.
that's what happens when you get too smart. You start
Raping.
fucking raping.
Is that what
Murdering.
happened to
Killing?
you?
What the hell kind of person are you?
What? Dolphins are
If you weren't
evil.
Catholic, you would kill people.
Right.
And
That's
if-
just because I'm intelligent. Intelligent people kill people. That's what we do.
Wow.
Thank
Wow.
God.
We
Thank,
rationalize
thank
murder.
God.
Yeah, thank his little Catholic. Oh, well, it's Hail Mary, full of grace. That's all I have to say.
That's right.
How many times you need to get one of those little things to clean? Stop beating that against
A
that
pipe
ashtray.
nail is what she needs. A pipe nail.
That's what I was been trying to tell her. Stop it.
Every time I do that.
I have one. I
You
can't
know, she
find
did
it.
that on my new car. She's leaning out the window, pounding that pipe on my car.
On the goddamn mirror. And it was the
I know.
That
underside
doesn't
of
make
it.
it better.
And it didn't chip,
Right.
dent, or mark.
Yeah.
Okay? No,
But it could
didn't
have.
do it. And
It's
I
good,
quit
huh?
doing it right after, didn't I? Yeah,
Well,
I did.
After I had to say, I thought maybe you would have a little common sense, and then you wouldn't do that. But
How many years have you been her mother?
Right? Yeah, I know. I can't believe that.
Matt Warland has been trying to learn me half the amount of time that you have.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Well, it all
half.
goes back to her childhood. Did I mention that she gave me diabetes and that she was
yes.
a footling breech?
Is it footling?
A footling.
Footling.
Foot and butt.
Foot and butt.
The head and then the shoulders are normally going to come out first.
She's been
And
going
she
about
was
life ass
not gonna
backwards
turn-
ever since.
Yeah, she was not going to turn out. So we ended up having to do a C-section. But after all these years, the
Also,
kid never slept.
I tried to kill myself in the womb. I definitely noosed myself with my umbilical cord a few times.
Well, it's
And I
my
think that
umbilical cord.
It was mine.
If it weren't for me, you wouldn't be here.
I don't even
Remember
know where
that.
to side on
Then
this
I should
argument.
blame you.
That could be.
Feel
more
free to
often.
tweet us at Some Would Say Pod of whose umbilical cord it really is.
Also, to
Hey,
see
I'm on Twitter.
more embarrassing things about my mother, please follow me at Genital.
All 10 followers, 11 now, I think. Feel free to.
I'm not following you. You didn't add me in that, did you?
No, you could. You could follow us.
I don't even know how to do that.
At-
Oh, look, I have
You-
another LinkedIn message.
Oh, wow.
As some would say.
Social
Hey,
media.
I'm on Twitter.
Do you think Nikki listened to the podcast and that's why she followed, or is it just because she's your friend?
Probably because she's my friend.
Don't think she listened.
I doubt
Nikki,
she
the little
listened.
black-haired girl
Yes.
Yes.
with the cute baby.
Yes, with the soup's cute baby.
She retweeted like 70 tweets about pets today. She friended me, or she
She's a
followed me,
groomer.
so I followed her. And
That's probably why.
Nikki, are you
70
not...
Fucking,
Nikki, if you're on there, have you not followed me on Twitter yet? Answer me.
I don't. This is live.
Look, I have Anderson
not.
Cooper.
Mom,
Il
you do?
Divo.
That's
Il
interesting.
Devo.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm even following you on Twitter because I was protesting that you followed me on Twitter. I got out.
Did I follow you on Twitter?
I'll find you.
And I
I'll follow
posted
you.
a somewhat
I'm-
embarrassing thing about you on Twiter.
Hey, Matt, how do I find out what my name is here on Twitter? Then I can tell you.
Are you in Twitter?
Yeah, I'm in Twitter.
Is there like a menu button you can click like accounts?
Oh, well, I think it's at... No, I don't know. At... okay. At TLW Myers, I believe. MYERS.
All right.
Well, you can find it. Maybe Jenna's picture is on there.
What?
I'll find it right now.
My
You two keep
picture's
talking.
on
My Facebook picture is on there.
You need to quit
Tweets.
having my picture on your profiles.
I gotta tell you.
Especially when you tag me and shit that I'm not actually in. Because people think that I'm Tina, your sister.
Oh. Sorry about that. Oh, there's Carlos.
Who's Carlos?
Carlos Marin. Did you see the pictures on Facebook when I went to see Il Divo downtown at the
She
mural?
tagged me as my aunt because I took the photo on
I'm following you.
Facebook.
Matt, did you just do that?
I did.
So that's my Twitter
That's your
at
Twitter.
TLW Myers.
Yes. I
Oh,
hope
good.
so.
I have a notification. Yeah, my little bell went off. Oh, Psycho. What's that called?
Psychedelic M.
How can you not read that?
Well, Jenna, we're in the dark.
We are in the dark.
I'm old,
She is old.
and this is bright. And I need new
Those
glasses.
things are true. Those things are facts. They're verifiable.
Fucking
Psychedelic.
facts.
Did you spell that right?
Psychedelic.
I did spell it wrong on purpose.
He says that, but I doubt it.
Psychedelic.
Psychedelic M for Matt. The M
Oh,
is for Matt.
Psychedelic M.
Yeah.
Matt followed you. Oh, that's
right,
great.
I did. You're welcome to follow me back.
Oh, I don't fucking know how to do that.
You followed me.
I did.
I don't even know how you found me because I've got genital on it.
I don't think I
I
followed
certainly
you, Jenna.
didn't tell you. Oh yeah, you did.
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Facts.
you did.
Facts are things that are verifiable
And true.
and true. Indisputable, some would say. But then, some would say.
Some would say.
Some would also say that there's no such thing as indisputable facts, and those people are idiots.
Those
I'm
people
just
are
go out on a limb
religious.
right now that they might be. I was watching some comments on Facebook today. I have a right wing friend, and he posted something silly, and a liberal immediately told him why that was wrong, and they had an argument for like 36 comments.
There is no
And at one
argument
point-
worth watching that is between a conservative and a
It
liberal.
was so much fun though, because at one time he disputed whether there were indisputable truths, that all truths could be
How
disputed.
can you argue that?
And
If
I'm
that-
like,
I mean, that's like
in my
the
mind, I'm
exact-
like, so rain is made of mostly water, but I guess you could dispute that and say it's not, but you'd be fucking idiot. There are indisputable facts, and facts, he wanted him to define facts, and he didn't do it well, but facts, the standard is they're verifiable. So if you say Obama is a communist, you
Oh my
need
God.
to back that up with verifiable facts, like he attended a Communist Party meeting, or that's an opinion unless you can verify that it's
Or
fact.
he's-
You can't.
Or he's red and not half black.
What the hell is red?
communist.
Oh,
Commie.
I was thinking,
Hey,
like,
funny
native.
thing, since we're talking about Jenna and Jesse called me commie mommy. And I'm kind of disturbed here. You have a picture of a girl on your thing.
Yeah, it's Yotsuba.
Huh?
It's Yotsuba.
Oh.
She's awesome.
Oh.
It's a Japanese manga.
Yotes?
Yotzeba.
We call her that for short, Yotes.
No, I don't, but you can.
So here, all I hit is follow here.
Yeah.
Oh Lord, I don't know whether to do it or not. I'm not having a good time.
Wow. Thanks, Mom.
Sure.
What's our podcast
There's
name, Mom?
Carlos.
Who's Carlos again?
Carlos Marin is a wonderful tenor. That's Jenna's new daddy.
Uh-oh. Hi, Jenna's new dad. How are you today?
Isn't he darling?
He's darling indeed. I like that hairline. It's good.
Oh my God.
It works.
Better
I
than
have
my
other
real
pictures
dad's
of it.
hairline. I doubt he wants to see other pictures of my future father. That
Oh my
doesn't
God.
exist.
He's wonderful. Wonderful. They're an operatic
Quartet.
Is that El Divo?
Il Divo.
El Divo.
Yeah, when you hear the music, it just gives you, if you know anything about music or singing or,
I'm a fan.
yeah. Oh, you're a fan of Il Divo?
I'm
no,
a fan
he's
of
a
music.
fan of music.
Oh.
my God.
You need to play some Il Divo in the background to make me happy.
Well, if we do that, we get sued. You have to get permission
to
to play
buy-
other people's music.
Yeah.
It's a whole
We
industry.
listen to other people's music all the time.
Yeah.
But
if
not
you-
on this.
if you
Oh!
do it
Not
on a
on-
broadcast.
Well, I
The
didn't want you to
lovely Yeti
plagiarize
microphone.
or anything. I
So
meant
we're
just,
not going to plagiarize.
you know,
it. It's
we
just-
could, I mean, we could be listening to
They
music
can't.
while we're out here.
They can't get any money from us since we don't charge for this. But
Uh-huh.
they can force
But
us
it's
to take
not-
it down
We are now available on iTunes
And
for
Stitcher.
free.
for free. It's very important. It's free.
How do I go to iTunes?
iTunes.com.
Yeah.
Oh.
Set up an account.
Yeah. You gotta
Oh.
download it. It's a whole thing. It's really a hassle.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, iTunes is horrible. It's the devil of Apple's the devil. We'll go with that.
Well, guess I'll call it a night. What time is it now, kids?
3:30.
Pretty close.
10:42.
Whoa.
Off
I think now's a decent time to pause.
I don't want to turn
Okay.
into a
and
pumpkin.
maybe go inside.
I'm with that plan. So
Say it again.
go again.
Bye, everybody. Thank you for listening to my daughter and her friends.
Thank you
Podcast.
for joining us tonight.
Oh,
Did you
wha-
just call it a podcast? Mom?
Whatever it's called.
Pod.
Pod.
Cast.
Pod.
Netcast,
Cast.
podcast,
That's
digital
kind of like a
broadcast.
drug thing. I don't like to say that, Jenna.
Podcast is not a drug
Pod
thing.
means drugs.
Pot
does, but-
means drug.
Pod is because of iPods, which Apple is the devil, but
Pod
iPod
is because of a pod
popularized.
of dope.
No, they don't. There's no such thing as a pod of
I wish
dope.
there was. That sounds really fun.
It sounds
A pod.
I
Dope.
just made
Profitable.
that up. I'm patenting that.
Trademark.
Don't ever trademarking that.
TLW Myers.
TL at TLW Myers.
Would you like to tell the people what our podcast is called?
I don't know what it is.
Some would say.
Oh, some would say.
Some would say.
You should
And
tell
follow
them.
me on LinkedIn.
Follow her on LinkedIn.
You can always find me serving Central Indiana.
TLW.
Let me
Myers.
help you, people.
Proudly.
Let me help you.
Let her help you.
Please, for
Please.
fuck's sake.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Probably a big hit now.
Definitely.
Thanks for having me.
This
'cause
is going to be the thing that pushes us over that cliff.
the
gives us
cliff
that.
to our death.
it's the it's the fall that kills you.
It is. It
Yeah.
is.
Yeah.
I think it's the splat.
All the way down. It's the fall.
The
the
sudden
fall is
stop.
kind of fun. Yeah, the fall is kind of thrilling all the way.
The
Only
fall
if you
can
have a
kill you.
parachute on.
I would-
Otherwise,
I
it would
do
suck.
appreciate you, Mom, and your support. And I have, talked about you being nuts, but I have also sang your praises on this podcast. So I'm glad to
Thank
finally have you as a guest, and I'm very happy that you're here.
Thank you, honey.
Thanks for having.
And
Yeah,
Jenna,
thanks.
instead of Goldilocks, Jenna calls me Oldilocks. So
'Cause
that's
you're old as fuck.
that's not very nice. She says she sings my praises. I question that.
Well, you're not allowed to listen to the podcast, so you wouldn't know.
I'm following it now on the bird.
You're
thing.
following this motherfucker.
I'll get you to the podcast Twitter.
Oh,
I tweet it when we put it up, so
okay.
you'll see it.
Well, now I'll know
Yeah,
because
now you'll know.
I follow you.
At some would say pod.
At some would say pod.
Twitter.com.
That's still a drug thing.
A
I don't
pod
like.
of drugs.
I don't like
A
talking.
pod of dope.
a pod of rapist dolphins. Little
Fucking
murderers of the sea.
terrorists.
I hate those drugs. You know that, Jenna.
I do know, Mom.
I don't
I
like
do
that at
know.
all. I just don't like it at all.
Well,
Do
we
a lot of
here
bad
at Some would
things.
say really endorse heroin.
Heroin, definitely. It's,
Pro heroin.
if you can do it casually, more power to you. But if you're a
People-
celebrity, don't do heroin because you'll die, and we need you to stick around.
I don't need you to stick around.
Some of the
Psychedelic
best
M
ones
needs you to
have
stick
gone
around.
the heroin way.
Yeah, but they're all out by 27. Who cares?
Why do you children want your heads to be messed up all the time?
Why
You
don't
guys are freaky enough as it is.
We are.
That's the problem with the children.
It's this world we live in. It's crazy and messed up. Gotta
It's a
escape it.
mad
Well,
world.
you know what?
This doesn't make any sense, this world.
It's better than the alternative, and not
Well, how would you know?
not
Heaven,
only that.
Much better.
Well, heaven would probably be better, but I question how many people really are going to go.
All of us.
You know.
I got free passes. Catholic.
Yeah.
Just hands them out like goddamn
You
Skittles.
people don't have a snowball's chance. I'll tell you that right now. I'll tell you that. Now, if you're a Methodist, then you're probably automatically in. But
Oh my fucking fake Christ!
Well,
Oh my
in
god!
fairness, the Methodists are some nice people. And
Yeah.
they're
They
pretty
are.
much down with whatever you want to do.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
like, that's cool.
Well, I tell you what. You know, Catholic people can be assholes
We can.
6 days a week and go in and in one sentence,
Absolved.
redeem yourself.
Yeah, it's
And you
beautiful.
confess, and you can go out and do the same damn thing.
Well,
You don't
it's-
learn. You sometimes you Catholics don't learn.
It's
Wow.
not, it's not fully how it
I
works.
really
but
hope the hand
I understand
pounding
the sentiment.
got picked up on the
it
Yeti.
definitely did.
That was
This
some
thing's all the time picking up
serious,
the
Now, the
table
problem
noise.
with you
indisputable facts being
It's-
laid
it's not
in.
indisputable. I mean, that's the whole
The
thing.
problem with you children is that you think everything, you have zero coping skills.
We're millennials.
You cannot cope with things. You don't have to get all messed up just to learn how to cope.
But it
We
helps.
don't get all messed up.
You
That's what we did in our early 20s, Mom. We just advocate getting a little messed up.
Late teens, early 20s,
Yeah.
early 10s.
well, that's
Early 10s. The
that's
aughts.
ridiculous. Can't you see the pattern?
I
Can't
hope
you
we
see
cut
what's
this.
happening
This is
With-
all staying in.
with you millennials? You're not even going to be able to. Most of the time,
Are
you
you
walk with your heads
serious
down.
right now?
Yeah, we're gonna be running the world
Because you
soon,
guys
so-
were the fucking hippies. Okay? Thanks for changing the world and not doing shit. So,
Oh, we did a lot,
did you?
Of drugs.
Your friends did.
except those freaks that were on drugs.
Those freaks, they were your BFFs.
BFFs.
There were like 20 people in your high school. And 16 of them
Are now
were
dead.
high. If we're lucky.
Way to lighten the mood,
Hey,
Matt.
I do what I can.
Well, she's old as fuck, of
I'm
course. they
59 now,
That's not that old.
and I have diabetes. I wonder who
Because-
caused that.
Because of
did.
Jenna.
Wow.
Peace out.
We're back.
You didn't know we were gone.
You could assume, though.
I hope you all enjoyed my mom.
I really enjoyed your mom.
I know you did. You've enjoyed her many times.
She was good.
A
She
treat.
Was a treat. I would
Treat.
say treat is the right word for that. I think she had good stuff to say. She was surprising, which was always good.
I don't know
Get
how
off
that's
the laptop.
surprising, though. I mean, I think that you have known me long enough to know that my mom could be anything. And, I mean, you've met my mom a few times. You've been around her a couple times. A couple times on our back porch, even.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So, you hate Republicans, right?
Well, I hate anybody that doesn't think for themselves.
That is a good point. I saw a thing in the news.
Which I used to not. So I'm a hater of my former self.
used to.
Used to.
That dog just farted. Anyway.
Dogs fart. They had popcorn.
I see. I saw a thing in the news recently where I guess recently have been passed some nutrition guidelines for schools, and the Republicans are backing a plan to allow schools to opt out of the nutrition guidelines, saying that it was too much too quick. It would be too hard to implement nutrition guidelines for children.
Because they don't actually want to eat the food.
Right.
That's the...
But
right.
the problem is they need to eat nutritious food and not shit food, or they'll grow up to be fat like me. The Republicans said, well, it's too hard to implement. And some of the Democrats said, well, math and science is hard, but we don't let children opt out of those classes.
That is true. But children do have the option not to eat.
They could bring their own lunch.
Or they just could not eat. For instance, in high school, instead of eating the decent lunch that we were provided, I got Cheez-Its and Pepsi from the vending machine every single fucking day.
That's terrible.
It was. And that's probably what has contributed to my weight problem.
Let's take the vending machines out of school.
Absolutely. But you know what the problem is? The vending companies give money to the schools to be put... It specifically in our township, Pepsi gave a whole bunch of money to our township to be the only vending company in our schools.
We really should have been recording before when your mom was saying all sorts of funny, great stuff.
Is this on?
It's recording
it doesn't
now.
Look
Yeah.
on.
It's on.
Okay.
So I can double check that it's getting.
I thought there was always a red light on.
It was on the other side.
Oh.
It was picking up really good outside. Yeah, I don't know why I thought that'd be a good topic, but that was lame. So
No, I mean, it would have been nice to talk about when my mom was here, because she did work for the township for like 10 years. And she was part of that.
do you think
She
schools
thought it
should
was
opt
good.
out of the nutrition guidelines?
Absolutely not, but there's not a real way to enforce it.
Right.
I think that parents probably should do a little bit better at telling their kids, hey, here's $3, buy some vegetables. Do you have a lighter?
I do.
But Mom gave me $3 a day, and what I did was buy Pepsi and Cheez-Its. You know what, though? I never looked better. Pepsi and Cheez-Its are the power diet for future bulimics.
Are you a current bulimic?
Former
Bulimic.
of the anal variety.
Anal bulimic.
Oh, yeah.
That's where I like to throw up from. Anus.
It's called laxatives, sir.
So, a while back, and I guess still currently, there's been some hubbub over whether the Redskins should change their name.
Right. Oh, that's a good thing to talk
Where
about.
do you fall on the should the Redskins change their name?
I don't know, because, I do kind of like tradition-oriented things, but it is kind of hurting a race of people, and I don't know if it's actually offending them or if it's a money-based thing. I think I'd have to know more about it.
Is their skin red?
That's what they were called, though. Like,
right.
I mean, it is a pejorative term for natives. And I think that that's kind of sad. But, I mean, if you change Redskin, you have to change all of them. Like, you have to change Braves, you have to change Indians. Like, you can't just do the one thing. Like, if you're going to change one, you have to do the all. Like, I don't hate the Redskins for them being Redskins.
Well, they're
it's
kind of
all
a shit
of it.
team as well.
Well, I don't know anything about that. And I'm surprised. Well, you like football a little bit.
I do now. I've grown quite fond
Because
of
you're
it.
a Colts fan.
I'm a Colts fan. The Colts
What if
are
some
good.
Cowboys are offended by the Colt name?
Or by the Cowboys name.
Or the... Yeah, I guess there's a full-blown team called the Cowboys, aren't there?
Yeah, I think...
How do you feel about the Redskins as a football fan? Because I'm not.
I don't think the intention is to be racist, and I think intent.
No, I don't. But it was originally.
It's originally
back on it?
a pejorative term, yes, But I think that we've gone many years with them being called the Redskins. They're Washington's team. It's Washington, D.C. It's the nation's capital. We took this land from the Indians, or the first tribes, or the first Americans, whatever.
Right.
Which is disingenuous in itself to say first Americans. But anyway, Redskins in itself, the name is not great. Probably should have picked a better name in the beginning, but now you've got it. You've had it for a long time. I don't know who's offended. Obviously, the Native
What if
Americans,
they just
but
changed the logo? Like, what if it was
That would
just a
help.
red skin? I mean, because it's like a full-blown chief.
Yeah, it's an engine.
I mean, but think about it. What if it was the Washington Gooks? Like, nobody would be okay with that.
Yeah.
Like, it's a pejorative term. Like, it's still offending a race of people.
It's a bad argument to say if it was something else, would it be acceptable? Because it's not something else. It's in fact the Redskins, and that I think.
Which we've been walking all over them for a really long time. So why not continue?
Yeah. I don't really. I guess bottom line is I don't care whether they change it or not. I think I don't generally refer to them as the Redskins. I think I'd call them Washington, but do what you want, I guess.
I don't know. I think I think there's way too many things to discuss about it for there to even be one resolution for it. Perhaps, like, change the logo, save the name.
Yeah. I think their mascot and the logo is probably pretty offensive. But
I'm an Illini fan.
oh, who the what now?
The University of Illinois. It's the Chiefs. They were like forced to change their name at one point. Like, they are the Fighting Illini, and they are the tribe of Illinois.
This is just part of.
And it's a chief. They force the college. It's a college. They forced them to change the mascot, and there was a big uproar, upheaval about it. And I think that people have eventually just like grown to deal with it. So I think if they changed it, it would not be that huge of a deal. Plus, people in Washington are more liberal than a lot of people give them credit for. So they could change it, and they probably still make just as much money as they did. There's not a shit ton of Redskin fans all over the country. I mean,
Yeah,
we're not
really
talking
not.
about the Steelers, like,
Yeah.
where they're every fucking where for whatever fucking reason for that godforsaken fucking state.
Talking about a team that belongs to a district. It's not even a city. Not a state.
Oh, I didn't know
It's
that.
not-
For real?
It's D.C. I mean, it's District of Columbia. That
It's
one.
Washington State.
No, the Redskins are Washington, D.C.
Are you kidding
No, I'm
me?
not.
Can we please have a segment where you educate me? I really want an educational segment.
I may have
And I want to write a little ditty on the piano
for the educational.
for an educational segment.
Here's the thing: did you know that Jonah Hill is a homophobe? Fuck that guy.
Jonah Hill, the fat guy from Superbad, who's only kind of fat now.
Yeah, and still not funny.
I think he's kind of funny.
He's not funny at all.
Maybe when he's given lines. I don't think he's funny on his own.
He's definitely not funny on his own.
If Seth Rogen is feeding him shit,
Seth
he's
Rogen's
decent.
hilarious.
Yeah. If Seth Rogen is feeding him shit, he can deliver it. He was decent in Grandma's Boy. He only had like 4 lines in
Yeah,
that one,
the
though. I
fewer
mean,
the
and he
lines,
was
the better.
sucking on a titty the whole time.
It's like Zach Galifianakis. The less he has to say, the better.
See, I think Zach Galifianakis is funny. I mean,
No.
even though he has pretty much only one role, he
Yeah.
is funny.
Yeah, it's not funny.
Like, I mean, he's really good at that one role.
Really good at being bad.
You're good at being
I
bad.
am good at being bad. No, but Jonah Hill was being, I don't know, harassed by some TMZ paparazzos, and he dropped the F-bomb on him.
Faggot?
Yeah.
My God.
And then he's been
What world do
apologizing.
you... Why would you apologize for saying
He's
the word
been
faggot?
apologizing profusely.
See, that makes you look worse to me. Because, like,
Because
I
he is
use the word
worse.
faggot.
He's a
Because, like, I
shit.
don't actually believe it to be a word. Which maybe this can go back to the Redskin thing. The way that I use faggot does not mean you are a butt fucker. It means that you're a fucking faggot. Like, you are a bitch that did me wrong.
Let's be real, though. Faggot is a derogatory term for...
It is. So now I'm rethinking my redskin thing. Like, really? But I guess they still use the chief. But to me, faggot either means a pile of sticks or... referring back to a former podcast. Or a fucking bitch that did me wrong. Not a butt fucker.
A fucking cunt.
Right. Full blown.
Full blown.
Fucking cunt. I did not know that about Jonah Hill. I don't keep up.
Oh, it just happened recently.
On the TMZ.
So but it was a whole thing because he was apologizing and being a total tool. He's
wow,
a tool.
if you're gonna say faggot, fucking own up to it and like make sure that the.
It's like I should never have said that. And
oh my
I've
god!
got nothing but love for the gay community, and I suck at comedy, and I'm not funny. He should have said that. That's
and
what
Seth Rogen sucks my dick on the daily.
He should apologize for not being funny, for being a bad actor,
for making 22nd Street or whatever it is.
Oh,
wasn't it? I was thinking like 21st Jump
They did
Street.
21 Jump Street. Now they're doing 22.
Oh, not 21st.
I think they're doing a sequel called 22, which
as
is
a joke in
dumb.
my head, I was like, "Oh, if there's a sequel, they should name it 22nd." Or
22.
So,
it's 21 Jump Street, and now they're doing 22, and it's bad.
I found out that it was 22 after I had thought, "Oh, it'd be fucking hilarious and retarded."
It's a bad idea.
Named it 22.
I didn't see 21.
I didn't either. Why
Because
would you?
Jonah Hill sucks. I won't watch his movies.
It looks terrible. I mean, the series wasn't even good.
It's like my current embargo on Tom Cruise movies. I really, really, really want to see Edge of Tomorrow because it's based on a Japanese novel or light novel and manga called All You Need Is Kill, which
wow.
And the movie looks awesome, but Tom Cruise is a crazy
Tom
motherfucker,
Cruise.
and he's not. He's done a good job as an actor, but sometimes he does a bad job. But the big point is that he's a Scientologist, and any money I give to Edge of Tomorrow is money that Tom Cruise will continue to earn for doing roles.
I don't understand,
and give
as
to
a
Scientology.
religious person, how you can like hate on Scientology.
It's not a
because
religion.
I think that all religion is pretty much just the same percentage of batshit crazy.
Well, this one's especially batshit crazy.
Is it?
It is.
Is it?
I think they have like alien overlords that they're waiting to come back and.
Well,
to this,
I mean, your people
it's created by a
talk about
sci-fi
someone
writer.
coming from the heavens to be the Messiah. Like, I mean,
Somebody
that's
that already
kind of the
came
same
from
thing.
the heavens.
Oh my fucking fake Christ! Are you kidding me? Like, it's semantics at this point. It's the same story.
He came, he saw, he conquered.
Different
okay?
name.
Alien overlord never came.
Can't you just insert name Jesus here?
No, you can't. There's
Why?
only one Jesus.
It's the same thing. It's a rule. It's a way to live life. It's a moral code.
But you got to pay a lot of money to move up in the ranks of
So,
Scientology.
are you kidding me? How much do you give to Tide?
10%.
Yeah.
But I can't pay more money and become a higher figure in the church.
Oh,
not a
see,
thing.
I didn't know that.
In
that was
Scientology,
something.
the more you give, the more, the higher up you go in the church
See,
of Scientology.
Will Smith too. That was a disappointing thing that he was a Scientologist.
Yeah, there's a lot of
Because he's a
disappointment.
really good actor.
He's an excellent actor and a good rapper.
And he's sexy.
He's sexy.
And Tom
yes.
Cruise is not sexy.
He's short.
He's got a weird mouth.
and
It's short and a
and
weird mouth.
he may or may not, but he sues.
Be
so,
a pile of wood.
yeah. So
But he sues.
he's very litigious, so we won't say
He
that.
is. He is. He's very glib.
Glib, yes, he's glib. So I know the Slender Man thing crossed your radar recently.
How'd you know I knew that?
Something.
Because that's a very rare thing that I know about.
I think you posted something or
There's no way I posted something about
commented
Slenderman.
on something on Facebook.
Maybe I did that.
I think you did.
I think that you're just psychic.
But I know that it crossed your radar, so I wanted to hear what you had to say about
A fake apparition on the internet?
an internet meme that's turned into two little 12-year-olds
Oh, the
who
12-year-olds. That's
are
right.
fucking bad at murder.
Okay. What do you want to know? What I think about it? Like,
Well, what do you think about it? I mean, how
about
do you
the
feel
12-year-olds or the
about the-
Slendermans?
two little dumb 12-year-olds who
I think a 12-year-old
Can't
at
operate a
12 years
fucking
old,
knife
you are
correctly.
capable of knowing the difference between right and wrong, at least that murder is wrong. I know at 12 years old, I'm thinking 6th, 7th grade, I did know that murder was wrong and that there were consequences for it.
Okay.
That is pretty much my basis there, is that if you have been educated in America and have parents in America, you absolutely know that that's wrong. And you probably grew up with a little bit of religion, and so your church probably told you that that was wrong. I'm assuming that there was a leader in this, like that one of the 12-year-olds was like more, the one that did the stabbing probably had all the ideas, and she's just a goddamn fucking psychopath. Like, I assume that she's a future psychopath, and the other one was just wanting to be liked by the other 12-year-old and went along with it. Because 12-year-olds, while they know right from wrong, they are fucking retarded.
Yeah.
And they will follow. At 12 years old, I did stupid shit that people that I wanted to like me did. Granted, none of them were killing people. I think
she sees the fly. She's freaking out.
Yeah. My dog, Layla, just attacked a bug. Layla is the Terminex of my house.
She's quite focused.
She's good at it, too. I mean, these ones are kind of fast, though.
She's not losing sight of that fly.
There were 3 of them in here. She got 1. She's got 2 more to go.
Here's the thing. Those 12-year-olds, they stabbed the other girl 19 times and failed to kill her.
No, one of them did. The other one, I think, just held her down. If I remember it correctly, one of them
super bad at murder.
Well, it's
19 times. They're 12. They're so little. It's easy to hit a vital organ. There's like many vital organs in your body. All you gotta do is pierce some lungage, pierce the heart, pierce some livers and some kidneys. You can cause some serious internal bleeding, and yet 19 times, and the girl,
you know what,
crawls away
at
alive.
12 years old, I would have known murder was wrong, and
but you would
how
have been
to
able
kill
to do
somebody. Yeah, I would have known. I would have seen enough, especially this day and age. I would have seen enough CSI from my parents to know that you kill somebody a little left of center. You know, like, you stab a little left of center.
I say, shame on you, 12-year-old girl, for being so bad at murder. 19 chances you get, and you can't seal the deal? Come on. I mean, thank God the little girl didn't die, but Jesus Christ. 19 stabs,
You
and
think
you
the
don't
Slender
fucking
Man is going to
finish
be
it?
impressed with you?
Well, Slender Man's
No
not
way.
real, so...
No. Man, I mean, I was just getting a little pissed off with all those people talking about how her parents should have been involved and shit. Like, there is not a 12-year-old these days that doesn't have a cell phone. Like, you're not capable of monitoring your child 24/7 anymore. That's just not possible. So...
But you ought to have some sort of inkling of what your fucking children are up to.
Yeah, I don't know. If I had a psychopath for a kid, I might know. But you never know. I mean, they're everywhere. Psychopaths don't discriminate.
I guess.
So, what is the difference between psychopaths and sociopaths? Psychedelic again.
I feel like sociopaths don't have a real solid internal understanding of right or wrong. Everything's just whatever. Fucking nice.
Did you get it?
No, but that's a fucking good effort.
Yeah, no. I see it.
Psychopaths... I think a sociopath can rationalize killing and not feel regret about it. A psychopath, I think, takes pleasure in it.
Oh, I see.
So a psychopath wants to kill somebody. A sociopath can kill somebody and totally rationalize it. Like, well, that person deserved to die. And, whatever. You're welcome, world. Psychopaths are like, fuck yeah, I killed that motherfucker. That was fucking fun. I'm gonna do it again.
No, I remember when I was a kid thinking that it should be legal for you to kill people
No, it probably should.
that deserve to die. Now I don't feel that way, but I did when I was younger. Like, I totally was for that. Probably when we were hanging out a lot. Wow, some things are coming together.
I'm a pretty bad influence on a
No
lot
shit.
of people. Yeah, that's a verifiable fact.
Not an indisputable fact.
It's an indisputable truth. and a verifiable fact.
That should be the name of our podcast. Some would say that should be the name of our podcast.
But it's Some Would Say. Thanks for listening to this episode of Some Would Say.
Glad to have you.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's been great. Been a good time.